Hi, welcome back to Team Woolly Sheep Reviews, and I'm pleased to say that I'm very honoured to have one of Steph's new frames. Hello. Yep, it's out in multi-layered. Yep, and I'm going to put this together, and it's going to be my baby. But yeah, this is the X-frame. I did a review on one of the first release prototypes, and this is what he is going to produce. So as you can see, this is the white with the black sandwich. So yeah, this is very nice. So what has this got that the others haven't got? Just looks bloody gorgeous. It's superb. The styling is good. It looks really nice. Obviously with the design, with the battery tray, if I can get undo the screws, you can see it's a tight build. 4-in-1 to go in. It is, as I showed on the first one, that it is a tight build. So this is going to have to be neat and tidy to make it all work. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I'm not going to go into any great detail because you all know to build quads by now, and if you don't, there's plenty of videos out there. So this is my build on the first of many. As you can see, I've used self-tappers into the mounted little posts at the bottom. I brought the antenna wires outside, and there's my D4R2 without the pins sitting on the top. So I've got to make room for the to give access to the plugs, so I might put a bit of hot glue to hold that and wires down. But as you can see, it's a 4-in-1. I've got the little B 4-in-1 at the bottom. It's the 20 amp. So far so good. The motors are in, and use a bit of braid to finish it off. Add a little splash of colour. So I've got a little 12 volt 4S to 12 volt regulator. So that's going to sit in there for the FPV. So, and then this is obviously then going to go to the XC60 plug. Anyway, so it's coming together quietly. It's been pulled and prodded and pushed. Like I said, I've got the telemetry connections in as well. Sorry about the camera. I'm holding the camera, so it's shaking all over the place. So I got the telemetry connections in to the NAS board. So I am going to have my voltage feed. I just need to tidy up some of the wiring, and I can power it up. Make sure if I can get an XC60 on there, pretty sharpish, we'll be ready to power and test the motors. So down to the nitty gritty. Right, what I've done, as you can see, I've used the Foxia, I think it's the new Foxia Arrow, slightly bigger base, so I had to do a little bit of shaping there just to get that in. And what I've done is I got one bolt at the bottom, one small screw holding the base on, and as you can see, then I can tilt up and tilt down, still within the protective boundary. Because I got this screw situation there with the screw moves, as you can see, I've milled out a slot out of that first layer so I allow me access to the screws for maintenance. Now with this Foxier arrow, you'll see that there's the wiring on the back. There's a blue wire. That blue wire actually goes to my, just somewhere in there on the regulator, the incoming side of the regulator. It's taking, oh, you can just see it poking out there. I've soldered it with the let me just make the pointer. That is touching the soldering onto the positive leg, which comes off the battery, which is incoming power to that regulator. So what I've done is I've taken that supply there onto the blue wire, which means the camera will show the voltage on the screen. How good is that? Right, I've also got the it's a dual power, 25 and 200, and this wire here is going to go to one of these switches. Now I'm going to solder I'm going to cut the rest of the pins off, but I'm just going to use it's a normally open push to make, but I'm going to use that, and I'm thinking of setting it in the base there. So as you can see, the VTX is set in there between the two pins, and what I've done, I've got the antenna mount going straight in. Now this is quite solid as it is, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue on there to stop any stresses, just in these two places, to hold the board in firm. And like I said, before I hot glue everything, I generally check to make sure everything's working, because I've got to put a little bit of hot glue under there to keep that down and make that accessible for me so I can get to my programming port. So yeah, it's looking kind of good. I hope you're interested in this, because I certainly think it's a nice bit of kit. Like I said, it's so light as well. So yep, it just looks so nice in white. So yeah, that's all I got to resolve now is that, and then bang the lid on and she's ready to fly. What do you think of that? As I was saying earlier on, I've drilled some holes in the side so I can get to the camera screws, so I can adjust the camera. And I decided to put the switch in there, 225, and sealed in the bottom. Entry was through there. So all I need to do now is put some rubber pads on the bottom, and it's ready to fly. So, mission accomplished. So this is going to be available from 180 aerials in the near future, so watch out for this. This is one of the Team Woolly Sheep X-frames. I think they're calling it the Hogget, but apparently it's something to do with the sheep. So yeah, this needs to be tested, and yeah, good color, white. So I need to get some white blades. So 1080 aerials, don't forget, I need some white blades. I'll try some of those Typhoons. What's coming up? Anybody know what it is yet? Yeah, I saw this, fell in love with it, had to have it. So my old Tyrannus is going to be a new Tyrannus. So I'm going to do a video on the actual transferring from that to that. A little bit involved, and the antenna mod. I had this 3D printed, kindly done by Steph. 3D printed that little mod, and I show you how to do that. Basically, you've got to do a bit of cutting and a bit of sorting out, but then we can have a removable aerial. So that's what's coming up. Plus there's a speaker mod. I can show you what I did with the speaker mod. So hope you enjoyed the video, and keep an eye out for the new Hogget. And yeah, this is the latest offering from Team Woolly Sheep, and I think it looks kind of wicked, so it's going to be good. So, okay, thank you for watching. Enjoy, subscribe. Thank you.